Hi, friends, welcome back to the channel. And if you were here on the first episode or the first vlog, you already know what's this all about. So, I'm here documenting my perimenopause journey. And yeah, let's talk about it. So, kapag sinabi nating perimenopause, ang unang-una pumapasok sa isip natin is stop na yung period mo or yung monthly menstruation. Actually, nung bata ako, I did not know about perimenopause. Ang alam ko, menopause agad. So, para sa akin, menopause occurs when you're old. Ganon. Ganon ka-basic yung alam ko. And then, when I turned 38 years old, I started experiencing some changes in my body. That's the time that I had to step up. I took charge of my health. I became more, I don't know, I became more praning kasi nga parang um, iba na eh. Hindi na siya yung normal na PMS na nararanasan ko. Although, when I was younger, I did not have any PMS or yung dysmenorrhea. So, I did not experience it. And so, here's my 5 perimenopause symptoms nobody warned me about. Number one is irregular period. So before, normal or regular ako nagkakaroon ng monthly menstruation when I was in my 20s and my 30s. So I already know when my period will arrive or not. So alam ko rin kung gaano katagal ito, kung ilang days. But now, everything changed. So sometimes I will have my period like a month in advance or 1 month delay, or sometimes I will have twice in 1 month. And yung interval pa minsan is yung I'm supposed to be ovulating but I'm not ovulating, instead I'm getting my period. So ganun na ka unpredictable yung period ko now. And in terms of cramping and yung mga symptoms, yung body changes before that is very very highlighted. So in my case, alam ko na magkakaroon ako ng period when I start. Of course, first one is like yung breakout mo. But for me, even if I don't have my period, I will still have breakouts. Yung sakit ng puson ko is also different from the normal sakit nung mga 20s ako. So this time, it's gonna be super painful and and a heavy bleeding na rin yung kasama. So maybe some other women will still have this kind of experience, but for me it's new kasi nga nung younger years ko or in my 20s and 30s, I did not even had that dysmenorrhea or yung mga cramps na. So para sa akin bago ito. Number two, mood changes and anxiety. So actually, I want to add, aside from anxiety, I have panic attacks. So actually, mas malaki yung chance na may panic attack ako kasi sa anxiety, because the difference between anxiety and panic is anxiety, it builds up. So yung panic, it will just happen with no reason. Yung parang bubulagain ka na lang niya and nagpa-panic attack ka na. So, mood changes, eto, very, very guilty ako. Even my husband and my son will know. Kasi madalas, or not really madalas, meron na akong konting rage. Yung tipong may beast mode na ako na even if wala namang, parang konting bagay lang, nagiging big deal siya sa akin and mabilis akong mairita. Even if I don't have my period. So I have to be more mindful about my mood changes. So what I do actually if I go through that is I have to keep, or I have to remind myself that this is just an emotion I'm going through. So I keep myself busy. I read books. I read my Bible. I make it a point that I read the Bible every day, if not every day. I make it a point that I am still praying, connected to God. So it will keep my mind calm, and then my emotions, just ano lang, yung level lang. Number three, weight changes, especially in the belly area. So ito talaga number one. Napagkamalan pa akong buntis kasi nga medyo may, alam mo na, may belly talaga ako. Hindi ko nga alam kung ma-offend ako nung time na yun, but it is what it is. So I just I had to say, okay, sige kuya. So yung guard, sabi niya, mama, una na kayo kasi akala nga niya buntis ako. Number four, sleep disruption. So dito na pumapasok yung mga 3 a.m. Na pagising. So napansin ko na halos araw-araw ako nagigising ng 3:00 ng umaga. And it sends me to panic attack. So magigising ako and then makikita ko sa orasan na, 3 a.m. And then I will start, hyperventilating, nagpapalpitate ako. And then I found out na sabi, based on this, somewhere, I read it somewhere na yun daw yung cortisol hour. So I have to read more about that. But yeah, so hindi na ako nagkakaroon ng diretsong tulog. Of course, we have to strive and get at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep para, alam mo yun, fully recovered ang katawan natin. But not anymore in my case. So I will wake up at 2, 3, 4 a.m. and then it's so hard for me to go back to sleep. So, ang mga ginagawa ko, I make sure that I drink my calming tea before bedtime and some other, routines, which I'm going to share to you soon. Number five, brain fog. So, ito, kaka-introduce pa lang nito sa akin. And the first time I experienced it during work. So, sabi nila, brain fog daw is yung tipong, I have to know more about this. I have to read more about this. But yeah, so going back, yung experience ko, masasabi ko siyang brain fog kasi sa work ko, meron akong particular, what do you call that? A script that I tell my clients. And for some reason, I know what to say, pero hindi siya ma-deliver ng bibig ko kasi nga parang hazy yung thoughts ko, parang scattered yung thoughts and I can't even compose it better. So I have to like slow down and remind myself, oh Steph, you have to compose yourself. You have to slow down speaking. So para hindi ako magmukhang parang lutang. And that was very weird. And up until now na ano pa rin ako, na nawiweirduhan pa rin ako dun sa time na yon. It didn't happen again, but I included it here kasi nga bago siya sa akin ngayon and it's something that I need to know more about. And so that's it. Those are the 5 symptoms of perimenopause that I myself is experiencing right now. And if you have the same situation, kung nararamdaman mo rin tong mga na-share ko, know that you're not alone. You're not just purely burned out. It's something that our body is going through as women. And there's a lot of help that we can actually get online. Free na nga yung mga ibang talk shows about it. So, there's materials that we can actually get through, like online, through the internet. But of course, I still suggest for you to consult your doctor or your OBGYN so that you'll get more proper education, proper guidance. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you again on my next vlog. Bye.